Hello everyone, I'm just still testing some things. I will be ready in a bit. I'm just testing some things before I can go. So let's see. Yeah, this is looking good. Alright. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to another Tarkir Dragonstorm opening. I've got some things ordered and they arrived. Um, for my YouTubers, I'm now only gonna open one pack per week, more or less, like, except for the Sunday. There will be another special fight with my dear friend Max. So be happy about it. For starters, I would like to show you guys. No wait, actually, I had it in the website. Did I save it up here? Alright, then let's go to YouTube first. Before we started, I already wanted to mention, I already opened one collector display because, not because I couldn't wait for you guys and everything, don't get me wrong. It's more because I thought it would be better for everyone to, not for everyone, sorry. I opened one already because when I order something, especially from Card Market or from other websites, I want to make sure that there was no cheating on those things. Like, I can show you in a bit when I open this beautiful Takir set what I exactly mean. But I have seen some YouTube videos, especially from Amazon. You should be very careful when you order from them, because they often have some kind of cheaters that, like, get the packs, open them, get the good cards out, get some shitty cards in, and kind of like reseal the box so it looks like it hasn't been opened at all, and then you are the one that receives exactly that box because Amazon doesn't check it and everything. It's so terrible. So we have been opening 4 packs already, collector displays in Tarkir. Here are the packs from that one. And here I have now, like, on the site, you can access it via my YouTube site, obviously. There you can click on the link and see the scaling so far. I haven't put up the names on that one yet, but here I did on the last one that I opened without you guys. The next one is gonna be more structured and everything, but later to that. Here you can see the cards again and the collectors so far. So we had 269 per pack on the 4 packs that I opened. Here is the value we got from it, and here was the total. Like, here we have the next 10 kinda be poked in. My mission is, I still have 9 more to go, together with that one now and the 2 on the Sunday. And I want to get at least a serialized card, like the Mox Chamber, the Mox Jasper, sorry, or at least a Holofall. Once I get that, I might be selling the rest of the collector displays, except for one, online via Card Market. But till then, well, I will be trying to draw them out, and let's see how it goes. So I think here I should just show you the money value that we had generally. So that was the value from these four, and here was the total value. Before it looked well, but because of I still have to open it so we can see if I get the money back from the packs at that point. Here you can see I did end up in plus from the first 4 packs, which is very great. So if you bought from Game Island at that time, you would have received a plus of 100 in my aspect from the 4 at least. That's the average. But it's not always gonna be the same, because now with everyone going for Tarkir, not only in card market but also in Game Island, the packs are getting more expensive. I feel like it's a little bit of a rebound from the Lord of the Rings. So that's kind of what I wanted to start with at the beginning. Even now here you can see it, 284 euros, so 285 it's now. So it might be tough. Well, I did get the collector displays a little bit cheaper. I paid 270 in total again for them, but because I had some shipping costs this time because it was from Card Market, you see it's 273. So that's why my mission now increased, and this is the numbers we have to achieve generally. So with that being started, with that being the case, and our mission being clear now, let's start opening this beautiful little Tarkir set. Alright, here we go. Now let's zoom out a bit. Okay. Well, I'm very excited for this. I'm also very excited to open the rest of them, because there was also I also still have a little bit of a mission. I will reveal a video at one point, it might take a bit, where I show all my collection so far, not from Tarkir in generally, but from my dragon collection. There I have like the clan arts of the dragon. I'm still missing the Betor and the Shiko one. So I do hope that while opening for a holofoil, I'll also manage to get these. So I will be opening the packs here as always. I will be zooming in now. So when I open a pack, what you can always do is check above, like this, and here if it hasn't been opened. It looks good, which means this seems like either they had to reclose the packs obviously, or it is just looking fine and great. Then I'm gonna start opening them now. So get ready for it. Oh, I just see that there have been some wrong tags here. So I gotta adjust that. Give me a second. In my Twitch stream, I mean. So not that everyone So, okay, done. I had to edit a little bit of the things because it seemed like it was still on my League of Legends stream from Sunday, and I'm using Restream, so I'm streaming via Twitch and YouTube, for the case that some YouTubers want to be joining me. All right, what I'm gonna do today for this collector display is I will be still looking the card up at least, but the prices and everything I'm gonna adjust at the end of the video, so that everyone has then a very schematic view, and for the YouTubers I will be able to really easy edit it. So we have a little bit of a time issue. I have to around 2.5 hours to finish this, so I'm gonna be focusing faster on, as said, checking the cards, checking the value, and in the end you can see if we managed to pull it or not, the money back that we needed. All right, the first pack, I'm gonna open it. Yeah, I'm gonna put these here, and I will be placing the cards there in the center, so you have a better view of it. Hope you guys can see the card very well. And the first opening here. Alright. Good. From the back this time. So, alright. First of all, these cards are the commons and uncommons that I placed away. Then we have the beautiful land that I'm gonna put to the side. And we start with the very first card. It's in foil, the United Battlefront. I already know that it's more of a stinker. It might be about €1. So I will look it up because I'm curious about the foil version of this card. So I'm gonna place this card here. It seems like you guys still can't see it all that well. So now it should be better. Yeah. Alright. So here we have this one in foil. It can be in any card. You see also how much I put it up. Oh, it's actually increasing in price. So it is €1, which is nice. So I'm gonna put it onto the goods table that you certainly can see, but I'm gonna show it in the end again. Alright, then we go to the very next card. It's Jaws of Defeat. Okay, I think I haven't had that before. Jaws of It's this one. Sadly a stinker. Let me just see what this card can do. I mean, you can see it on the monitor now. It's whenever a creature you control enters, target opponent loses life equal to the difference between that creature's power and its toughness. Must be one of the Upsun cards. Well, sadly a stinker. We keep going, and the next card is gonna be Winter Night Stories. I'm interested in to see how much this card has been increased or decreased. In general, I've checked this card again, and it's actually not so bad. While it is in sorcery to draw cards, so you cannot really use it in the enemy turn, which is for blue very unsatisfying. This card itself has a very good value because you draw 3 cards, then you discard 2 cards or a creature card, so which means in a combination, blue with any other creature card deck, commander deck or anything like that, you for 3 mana draw 3 and only lose 1 into the graveyard, which is also a place where you can normally have access to, especially if you play a white or black. And you can recast it for 5 mana by tapping a creature with at least that much power to cast it again, kind of. So it is good. I've also been selling quite a number of them by a bit of a higher price, so it is actually lookable, but it's still a stinker. So maybe it will increase in price, but who knows. Well, here we go to the next card. Sakran, Dragon Ascendant. I can already tell you that this guy is sadly a stinker, but might have been getting an increase because there was an increase in dragon decks. But I doubt it will be a €1. Yeah, 50 cents. Not that much. You see that I do have put them up, but probably the foil ones, special art ones and all. We can check that later if you're interested in it. In any case, here we go to the last card. It's full art and foil. And it's gonna be... Oh, a special guest. We get the Genesis Ultimatum. A very great card. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put any number of permanent cards from among them onto the battlefield and the rest into your hand. Exile Genesis Ultimatum. Very great card. Well, this one definitely is not a stinker, and he deserves a sleeve to make sure he's good protected. So let's check it out. Genesis Ultimatum. Here we have it. And we do have it in foil. So it's Average is 633, but from Germany you can already see the first one for around 5 euros both, and then it goes up. So I would put it around 650, because I also need to meet my end. But that's a very, very good pool. Alright, here we go for the second pack. And as always, I want to tease you guys. And obviously the tokens to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, here are the cards. So the land is gonna be a foil mountain. Not bad. And I'm checking the cards here because I am still looking for some. Perfect. Like a a Sultan monument for a deck I've been trying to build 2 Kotas decks. One of a mulligan deck and the other one of taking enemy cards, spells and everything. Yeah, I know, it's very fun. Very, very fun indeed. Alright, here we go. We open the first card from the back. It's gonna be a foil one, and it's... Oh, we got a Nerif, Heart of the Storm. Alright, let's see, how much is Nerif worth? It's the normal Nerif, sadly. But in foil, so... another great card, another great card. Gonna put a sleeve onto it and place it to the Genesis. Nice. Alright, the next card is gonna be Senate Festival. I think that's a pretty good one from the Commanders. Oh yeah, be interested. I will try to somehow get a collector display from the Final Fantasy and have watch which one is better, which one gives more money back, the Tarkir or the Final Fantasy one. Especially the Tarkir will have a little bit of a drawback because it's already been some time since its release. But I'm still gonna be curious which one is gonna be more. So get updated. It's gonna be there. Should be fine. So this one has basically a 1 euro value, so it is nice. I will definitely put a sleeve on it later on, but for now it's gonna be put here to the good cards, to the better cards. Okay, might as well put them in the row how we got them. Yeah, so okay, you might not be able to see them, but hey, it's a fine card. I have it up for 120 already, so you keep increasing. Oh, we have a Clarion Concur already. Well, it's hard to miss it when it's a double one. So the next card we have is Roar of the Endless Song. While I could show it to you again, it's not gonna change that much because the value of this card is pretty down, sadly. But hey, now we go for the Clarion Concur, and Clarion is definitely one of the better cards in the set. It's also the double side where it has the baby form on the back. So I only have the full one, but the normal one is already also at around 3 euros. So a great pool, guys, a great pool. Here is like the baby form, and this is like the bigger form. Very cool flip card, definitely a good one. So I would say by the value of 2 euros, I'm gonna take the time and put a sleeve on it already while on stream. Alright, and now we go to the last card. It's gonna be special art in foil, but let's see it out. And it's Great Arashan City. Very nice pool, looks beautiful. I'm surprised that all the other lands besides the blue land from the set have been more of a drop, because I think their abilities aren't that bad. I think from the red one was the only one, because for the effect that it has, it's very, very slow in that regard, if you know what I mean. But hey, this one is worth 2 euros currently, so I'm gonna put it in a sleeve and pull it ready. Right. Yeah, I've been talking to you guys about the punishments. For one of them, I have an idea already. I'm gonna reveal it on Sunday. So I will have a special fight with my friend Max, as always. And my punishment will be, whenever I lose to him in any kind of duel we are doing, like we are gonna be opening packs and we are gonna be fighting modern against each other, I will have to do sit-ups. I was thinking either sit-ups or I'm not sure how the other one is in English. I'm gonna check it real quick. Liegen. So I'm gonna be either doing sit-ups or push-ups. Which exactly I'm gonna be sending in YouTube a little bit of a vote to see which one would be more punishing for people. What the people say, and exactly the one that they choose. Or if no one chooses, well, I will be the one to choose then. That's exactly what I have to be doing whenever I lose to him. Or after every fight of him, we are gonna have a video where I put on the show of having to do these sit-ups. So depending how many we are gonna do to make it a real punishment for me and a hard one at that, we are gonna see at that day. But that was my idea of the punishment that I have to pay back to you guys. But yeah, keep being here and interested in it, and you will see me do the push-ups on Sunday. Depending on how many I lose, though. If I win everyone, well, I was ready for my punishment, but it seems like the punishment was unnecessary for. Well then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, here are the chunks. And here we go through the land. It's gonna be a very nice fall land, very nice. Alright. And here we are gonna have the very first pool, and it's gonna be Terza the Light Shatter. Terza has been getting a very high spike. I mean, the ability of him was already quite strong with him having haste as a free, but now being able to get to discard and draw is already a good ability for a creature to give you card value or be able to decide which cards you're gonna keep. And then even being able to, once you have enough cards in your graveyard, being able to recast them is also like a very great ability. So I can understand the price increase of it. At the beginning it was like €1, now it's around €2.50, the fall one. The normal one should also be around €1 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, €2 even. So both of them are quite high value cards. As said, the card is definitely good. I didn't expect it to be this low at the beginning, but I understand completely why it would increase in price. Well then, the next card we are gonna have the Bloodscald's Gorge, and I already know that it's a very good card. So for you guys, you're probably gonna be interested in it. So I'm definitely gonna put it up. Blood color. Brood color, not blood color. Brood color. Here we have it, and it definitely is a good card. I'm even thinking of putting it into my other decks as well, even though they are not dragon decks, just because the ability of it. No, wait, it only works with dragon very well. Never mind again, never mind. Well then, we go to the next card. The next card is gonna be Temur Battlecrier. I already know that this one is a stinker because the price value has always been quite low, so I'm not really gonna look it up, and we can already skip to the next one. Sinkhole Surveyor. It's also a very bad card, or at least the value of it is very bad. I don't think it's that bad for 2 mana. To see the card again, 2 mana, 1/3 flying, and whenever it attacks, you lose 1 life and this creature endures 1, so it gets stronger or creates the tokens. It's actually quite strong, so I'm surprised that it's for a rare has the value that low, but it is what it is. And here we go for the last card of this pack, and it's gonna be the Sinkhole Surveyor in foil. Yeah. Well, at least the Terza and the Brute color were good, but we need a little bit more money if we're gonna make the money pack of this collector display. So I very much hope that it's gonna get the value back of it. Well, at least I can check the sinkhole, the foil one. Sinkhole surveyor. Here we have it, and in foil at that. So let's see if the value of that, well, 80 cents, not really worth it to put it up. I said €1, so 90 cents is like my limit. 90 cents I still count up as a euro. I'm gonna put it up as €1, but everything below that, not really. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, here we go for the next pack. Get ready, guys. First of course, always the land. Oh, nice. We got a Dragon Island. Very rare Dragon Island. Huge. Alright. Now, the back of this card. Let's see. It's gonna be Temur Battle Crier. The normal form, but in foil. Well, let's check the Temur. In foil, I think it is somewhat of an euro worth it. But only the special art one, so a stinker. Alright, next card we go. And we have Become the Avalanche. I think this card is still quite valuable, but let's see. I think it's also only good in a deck where you already have trample or creatures that can fly to make sure that it can work as a finisher. And yeah, it's been sinking because it was good at the beginning, but it kept dropping. The ability to draw cards is nice, but then again, you need creatures of power 4 and greater, and they get +X+X, but no trample or anything. That's why the card is not good. It cannot be used as a finisher. It can only be used as a card draw in high value decks, and it's like, meh. It costs quite a lot for it. Alright, here we go for the next card. Sipsik Ceremony. I'm surprised about this card, by the way, because this card has been increasing in price and in value for a lot of players. And I'm a bit confused because the effect of this enchantment is very weird. While it does reduce the cost of your creatures, it does always destroy them and create 2/2 tokens. So like, you lose them, well, when you cast it in a comeback from the graveyard deck or so, it might be good because, well, while you destroyed them the first time, you can get them back from the graveyard later on and all, but still, I'm not sure it has that good of a value. It kept increasing to 50 cents, but that's about the limit of this card, and I can understand why. Like, losing the creature, even though you get to pay it for 2 mana less, is still a huge price. Because you always have to get them somehow back. If you don't have any form of it, then, well, you're fucked. And here we have a very big thing, a very big pool. The Mistrise Village happened to appear, and in extended art, so very, very great. We have it at €12 currently. This card is definitely gonna increase in price. Very great pool. Very great, very great. So let's put it into this pile. Alright, and this is exactly one of the pools we needed to get our money's worth back, kinda. And the last card is gonna be, oh, a Cory Steel Cutter in foil. Special art foil. Oh, wow. Until this card is at one point getting banned, it's gonna keep increasing, and I mean, oh my god, it's already at €15. Whenever I watch it, I always see like the price is gonna increase. I put it up for 16, but it's soon gonna be not enough for it. It's gonna be increasing so much. So a great pool from this pack. We might be able to meet the ends already from this pack. Let's not jinx it, but it starts very good. Like, currently in English, the cheapest one is 70.50. There we have it for 80. So, yeah, very, very crazy. 18 is already a bit too cheap for the English one because you already have so many put it up for €18. Well, very, very great pool, guys, very great pool. And of course the monk for the Cory Steel in the set as well. And I'm gonna put it next to it so that the next time I actually sell it to someone, I might give him the monk tokens as well. So they will be a bit happier about it. Alright, just a moment. opening the next pack. The collector packs are always a little bit hard to open. And yeah, here we have our next pack. But before we start, I need a little bit of a drink break, because always stay hydrated, guys. Okay, well done. Here we are onto our next pack. Okay, we can already see the token is gonna be a spirit. Good thing that no other card somehow fell down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And our 10th card is a normal land. Nowadays it's also quite hard to get the special art land cards from the dragon. Like, I think I only got from the last one only 2 eyes or 3 eyes maximum from 12 packs, which is quite hard to like quite low in that aspect. So Stadium Headliner. The last time I checked it was a boomer, but it might have getting an increase in price. We never know. This is also one of the good things that special cards you might think they are quite good can keep going. And well, the fall one is at 87, so it is stinker, but it keeps increasing. And as you see, I already have put up some, so I'm definitely gonna put it up as well. But it's probably just because it's the fall one. The normal one is gonna show us his recall. Oh wow, it increased. Before it was like at 10 cents and now it increased. I mean, the ability for 1 mana mobilize 1 is quite strong, so I understand why. Yeah, it's quite good. Alright, the next card is gonna be Protector of the Waste, and I can already tell you it's a stinker. The value has been decreasing a lot for it to be a dragon, and I can understand why. It's like not really that strong or good in anything, but it's fine. Alright, next card. Awaken of the 100 Dead. The last time I checked it was bad, but maybe it has had an increase in price. Let's check it out. Awaken of the Honored Dead in special art. And no, it keeps being a stinker. Alright, here we go. Quarzy, yeah. Quarzy should have had an increasing. So Quarzy is definitely a good card. I think it's... Oh, I went for the wrong one. But this one is already 120. No way. Okay. But why is the special art one less valuable? So I'm a little bit surprised. Yeah, when I check, by the way, I'm always gonna check the 7-day average. It's always gonna be that. Oh, true. I might have not put any text in my live video currently. Let me just check it. Yeah, now it's copied and everything. Yeah, here the title and everything is fine, good. So in YouTube it did work, just in Twitch I had to end it. So sorry for the little interruption again, guys. I was just checking for maybe having a viewer there, and also checking if there was the video correct. Okay, and the card in full art is gonna be Barnstead Siege. I think that card is good because it kept increasing. So in normal art, no, but in foil it's gonna get barely over the 1 euro mark. So it is a little bit of a win, still not that good of a card. Alright. Next pack. Here we are. We got halfway through now. I said we cannot connect a scanner with this. If I could, I would have put it up. Which is why we just have to guess. But I think currently we are still in the minus. We just got around 30 euros from the packs, and 30 euros is normally like the price more or less like of one of these. right now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, but it's fine. We still got some more packs to go. Maybe we will get something great like an Ugin or something. Well then, first the land as always. It's gonna be a pretty normal one. All right. Well then, here the first card is gonna be Bloomvine Regent. As much as I remember, it's been bad, but as it is in foil, it might give us a little bit of a buck. And in the like buck, a dollar, €1, whatever you want to say to it, and it's barely €1, so it's still in. But yeah, next card is gonna be from the commander set, Parapet Treasure, and that one is one of the better cards. Is it this one? No, it's this one. And we have to get the foil off, obviously. So currently it's still going for 450s, €5. So that one is a great card that's gonna help us get closer to what we needed to achieve. Very nice. Alright, the next one is gonna be Avenger of the Fallen. So I'm curious about this one because I knew it was bad. Avenger of the Fallen. Avenger, okay. Avenger. It used to be bad, but let's see, did it increase in price? Barely, not really. It's still a stinker. Alright, the next card, is it gonna be... Oh my god! The Elspeth! Oh, in a very cool art. I haven't had her in this art yet. Elspeth. The extended art of the Elspeth. This is this one. Wow. Currently, €31, €32. Yeah, very great pool. Very, very great pool. It's gonna give us a chance back into it. So like, very nice pool here. I'm even gonna put it into another sleeve because this one needs to be protected well. Well, here we have a very, very, very great pool from today's collector. It's gonna help us a lot. And the last card is gonna be Awaken of the 100 Dead, but in foil this time. Well, let's check it out. I think we had it recently. And then we're just gonna put the foil one in. No. It's just faster to go this way in my view, but might be wrong. Yeah, there we have it. And in foil it's worth a buck. So we place it here. Alright. So this is like the third token for the Corey Steel Blade, and from then on I'm gonna save the next tokens again, or put them aside yet again for later. Alright. We are now on the halfway. We managed to get an Elspeth, which means with the Elspeth we probably are maybe still a little bit under the value we need, but she is definitely gonna help us make sure that this pack will be this display will be worth its money. We also still didn't get our what's it called, the ghost Dragon Flame art. I'm not sure how it's called, but here in this set there's a dragon art, and from the chances, I'm just looking at the box. Give me guys a second. Here. Each collector booster includes 9 from 11 traditional foil cards. Collector may contain these cards. Includes 5 cards of rarity rare or higher, and 3 to 5 uncommon, yeah, and the land card. Headliner cards, booster serialized Max Jasper cards are localized in English only and are viewable in Tarkir Collector display in any language. Serialized Max Jasper cards are mechanically identical to serialized variants. Serialized Max Jasper cards appear in less than 1% of boosters. Yeah, so not much info about the Ghost Flame cards, but I'm pretty sure that in every display there is at least one, if not two. Like in the last display, for example, I had two of them opened. So yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The commons and uncommons out, and the land is gonna be foil plains. Very nice. All right. First card is gonna be Baron Step Siege. I think that was just the card that we got after this. So yeah. Okay, it's not going forward right now. So I'm just gonna put it in, I guess. It's the normal one, but in foil, so here we're definitely under it, sadly. Alright, then we go to the next one. The next one is gonna be Teval's Judgment. It's a very high value card so far. I mean, the ability for this enchantment is very crazy. Whenever one or more cards leave, just one that has been chosen this turn. Draw a card, create a treasure token, or a zombie token. So generally, very crazy. Very good card. Alright, the next card is gonna be Terza Light Shatterer again. This time the normal one in special art though. So we check it out. Like the special one is already in foil for 5 euros, and the normal one is 2 euros currently. That's enough for me to get it into a sleeve. So our next card, Terza Light Shatterer, very nice card. Good. And here we go to the next one. The next one is gonna be Jeskai Revelation. I think Jeskai has been also getting a little bit of an increase. I mean, for its high value, it does give a lot. And the special version looks very, very good indeed. So let's see. Yeah, my little mascot always wants to watch over the cards, obviously. So it is 150 currently. Wow, it increased quite a lot. Yeah, I'm always looking at the 7-day value, and then after that to the cards. Like if I see a lot of English people placing it for 50, 60, then I know, well, that's the value right now. But the 7-day average is like from a week, and I like to look at it from a week perspective and in the right now perspective as always. Alright, and the last card that's foil and everything is gonna be Crossy Revenant. We already know that it's a value card, but it's not that high value. I think 2 euros at most. So I'm gonna put it into its sleeve, but I'm not gonna check it again, because you know it's not that high of a value. But it's fine. All right. My mascot should still be here and watching the cards for me. All right. 4 more to go. Let's keep going. Alright. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cards to the side. And here we go. The land is gonna be a foil land. In plains, a normal one. Right. And the foil card is gonna be Sovereign Priest. I already know it's a stinker. I'm not gonna recheck because it's been not really increasing in anything. It's a stinker and will be a stinker for time being. Well then, within range. Pretty much sure that was a good one. Within range. I must have miswritten it. Here it is. And it is a value card, so let's place it to the cards here. Nice. Central ancestry to attack each opponent loses the number of creatures attacking them. Oh! Okay, this enchantment is quite annoying to deal with. Alright, the next one is gonna be a Baron Step Siege. I think the normal ones without foil were not that much worth it, so I'm gonna place it to the side, but maybe I'm wrong. You know what? I'm gonna check it. So this is the card again. Barnstep Siege. Yeah, it is a stinker. Alright, here we have now the full art card. The Great Arashin City. And it's barely €1, so I'm gonna place it here. And we go to the last card and fall. And it's gonna be Maelstrom of the Dragon. Of the Spirit Dragon. I think that one is still good. Here we have it. And it actually is. I placed it up for €6. At that time it was that. Maybe it decreased a little bit in price, but it's still a good value card. Will probably help our pack quite a bit. Here you have it again. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. Very nice. Okay. We go to the next one. Alright. Here we have the land first of all. Oh, a Swamp and Fall. I think that one is around $8 currently. And I wouldn't be surprised if it keeps increasing because they are very, very rare. Alright. The first card that's gonna be foil is gonna be our Clarion Conqueror. Very nice. The one here is currently €3, so definitely worth a sleeve. Alright. The next one is gonna be Will of the Jeskai. If each I will just show it up into here so you can all see it as well. Will of the Jeskai in this form. So it's currently €3.38. What can it do that it's that worthy? Well, if you control the commander, you can activate both abilities. Each player may discard their hand and draw 5 cards. Each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. So, yeah, that's quite strong. Especially, I think it's more of a red card. Like the Shiko deck is, I think, with a lot of instant and sorceries, but yeah, maybe because of that. Well, then the next card is gonna be a Maelstrom of the Dragon, Spirit Dragon. We just got it before this one, was it? Right? No, that was Clarion, one more behind. One moment. Here we have it. So the non-foil version is around $2, so definitely worth a sleeve. Very nice. I'm surprised that the Maelstrom is still this high value, even though it has only a very good synergy with dragons, or a dragon deck. But hey, I'm not gonna say no to it. It's still good in value. And we get another Cory Steel Cutter. Very nice. So this is already another €15. Nice. Cory Steel Cutter. €15 currently. Yeah, keeps increasing. Hell of a card. And the last card of this pack was the Ambling Stormshell. And I can already tell you it's a stinker. It's not gonna increase. The value of this card is very, very bad. Just gonna check it now because, well, I haven't checked the special art foil version, but as much as I remember, this card is and will be a stinker. Yeah, look at this, 2 cents already here. 21 cents, 38 cents, yeah, no. No, 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 not like this. that is definitely not gonna help us a lot. So I'm opening the next pack already on it. Ah, we got through it faster than I thought. We only have 2 more remaining. So, as you can see, yeah, the token I should remove as always. And yeah. Here we are, here we are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And here we have the mountain. And here we have... Oh my god. So many Mistrise and Cory in this pack, this display. Like, this is now my second Mistrise and my second Cory. And then even in foil, which makes it 11 euros. Crazy, crazy. Very, very good pick here. Yet again. Wow. Okay, it's looking good so far. Let's see. Diviner of Mist. Any attack creature attacks mill 4 cards, you may cast an instant or source a card from your graveyard with mana value 4 or less without paying the mana cost if that spell would. Huh. Not a bad. Diviner. The Mist. Ah. There we have it. Non-foil, obviously. And it seems like this is a little bit of a stinker, sadly. But it's fine. The ability of it is not so bad, honestly. Maybe it will be increasing later on. We will see. So the next one is again a full art card. It's Naga Fleshcrafter. I can check it again, but I think that card was a stinker. As much as I remember. And yeah, it keeps being a stinker, but at least its value increased to 50 cents. Some of them do not increase. I think it was at the beginning at 2 cents or so. But hey, nice. One of the cards I have actually been missing. A Teval in special art. Well, Arbiter of Virtue. Here we have it. Currently going for 5 euros only, but that was one of the art cards I was still missing for my collection. I'm happy I drew it. Can put it in my collection then, right after this. Great. That's why for me, while I might lose some money here and there from the Tarkir set, in general I'm not gonna lose much, because I like the cards a lot. I have for everything value, and I didn't expect it to be that highly seeked, but it's fine. And we got the Sarkhan, but I don't think it's Ghost Flame. It's at least in English, but I think the holo foil would be completely white. So let's check it. But pretty sure it's not the holo foil. So we still gotta keep going. Well, I gotta look at here. Reprints. Ah yeah, and we are gonna put the English in a second. If my PC is loading in. Yeah, so here you see, this one is the version we drew in English. And this is the holofoil. It wouldn't have the black outlighting out of it, but it's still a very cool blue flame card. So I'm very happy about this one. So here you can see, and the English versions of this card. So we see how much the English version is currently going for. 6 euro it says here. Here you can see it. So it is okay, but one of it is guaranteed, and this is one of the weaker ones getting in this art. It looks beautifully, don't get me wrong, but it's just not that good of a value, sadly. So here we have it in. Very beautiful card. Very good draw. Right. Here you can see it that I have it in. Might put in the second one, but because of a picture I can't put it in here yet. It's fine though. Alright. We go to the next pack. 2 more to go. Will we get it or not? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, the insole, it was in Ireland. We got from this pack this time. And the foil card is gonna be Frontcliff Siege. I think Frontcliff was one of the better one. Frost. It's this form but in foil. Let's see it. So currently the price 150, 170. So might be going for €2, but that's at least what I would be expecting and putting it up to. But hey, that's a very, very nice draw for the beginning of this pack. Let's hope it keeps going well. Oh, great, Bitor. I think I don't have this one yet in that form, so I'm gonna check it in my deck in a bit. But this is definitely one of the cooler Bitors. 3/5 lifelink, so it has value, yeah. At the beginning of each end step, put a number of +1 counters on the other target creature you control equal to the amount of life you gain this turn. Return up to 1 target creature card with mana value less than or equal to the amount of life you lost this turn from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah, very, very strong dragon indeed. Great to have you, Betor. Right, this is looking very good, very good. Here we have the Songcraft Mage. I think the Songcraft Mage has been increasing from the beginning already. It was already a very good card and it's been going up quite a well. I have put it up for 120 currently because I have so many of them, but currently it is a stinker. It's fine. Okay, we can already see the full card sadly, because it's the back of it. Voice of Victory, nice. Another very great pull here, huge. So, Voice of Victory. And yeah, well, the Bloomvine region is probably gonna be another bug or two. At least it's the cuter form. Here you see it, baby form, very sweet, looking very nice. Alright. Gonna check it for you guys as well. I think I wrote it correctly. Yeah, here it is. So how much is it? How much is it? It's, hey, 260, 270. €3 currently going on here. There are not many in that form in fall. So not a bad pool. Alright, and here we are to the last pack for today. Stay tuned. On Sunday we are gonna open more, don't forget it. But for now, we are gonna open it and then we are gonna check the value and see if a Tarkir is still worth the money to go for it or not. Let's find it out. We already had our Ghost Flame from the set. If we are lucky, we get another one, but we already got quite lucky with a lot of Kori Steel Blades and a lot of Mistrise Village. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are to the side, and the land is gonna be our island, so nothing special here. Alright, and here we go for the first foil card. It's gonna be Anafenza. Probably not worth much, but I'm gonna check how much she is currently. Anafenza in foil, currently not worth much, even in foil, sadly. Very, very sad about this. Alright. We go to the next one. Reunion of the House. Reunion of the house. Obviously not in foil. 80 cents currently. 80 cents. Well, that's definitely a stinker. The next card is gonna be... well, I revealed it. Would have been revealed anyway. It's CDC. I mean, that card has been rising a bit as well, but it's sadly not enough to be a non-stinker. Sadly. But still a great card. Alright, then the Scavenger Regent. Here we have it. Currently 140, so definitely worth a sleeve. And our last card from this display. Will we get our money back? Will we get it back? That's the question. And will it help us? All Out Assault in foil. That's definitely gonna help us because All Out Assault is definitely one of the better cards. But how much is it value? 3 euros? 4 euros. Well, it's something. Let's see. Alright. Here we are at the end. We got a lot of good pulls here. So, okay, let's check it again because I had a bad camera management there. Maybe I'm gonna pull out a little bit here. So we have a lot of good pulls here. Voice of Victory, Sakron in this special art, Mithra's Village in foil and and special art foil, special art, Cory normal and special art foil, 2 Maelstroms, 2 Clarions, Great Arashin Cities, the Quarcy. So we did had some very great pull. The best one would be Elspeth if I'm not wrong, from what I see so far. Yeah. Let's see if it was because of a lot of good pulls worth it. So I'm gonna put up 2 kinda spaces. One of the foil cards, one of the non-foil cards. And because it's easier in that way to check the cards later on, because I always would have to put like the in and out if it's foil or not, if you know what I mean. And then we can check out the exact value of this set and have a great number, like a great correction of a great listing of everything so far there. Right. Not foil here, foil here, foil. Put the Sakron to the side because it's a special version anyways. Foil, non-foil, foil. Alright. Let's start with, because it's already in foil, let's start with a foil. All Out Assault. Let's begin with this one. We copy that link into here. The price I would put it up to. So I'm checking here. It says 4 euros. But if you're looking into the English ones, because I only pulled English cards here anyways, 4 euros. There are only like 2 there. So I would put it up for around 5 euros already and try my luck with this. I'm gonna be true with this. So yeah. All Out Assault. I hope this one is not, the color is not too gracious. If it's too annoying, anyone say anything, I can swap the color on later. Alright, so that was the 5 euro card. We're gonna put it to the side because we checked that one. And now we're gonna put in the Bloom Vine Regent. So here we can already say yes. Oops. Alright, and let's get the link from it. Here he's put it up. Here we see it. Here we have the link. So the current price 270 it says, and I would try my luck with 3 euros for now. So Bloomvine Regent, Frostcliff Siege, we have this form in foil 170. So first here, no art, but yes, in foil. So let's check the price again. So currently it's going for 170. But there are so many there, I would be risky and put it up for 2 euros. Might take a bit longer to sell then, but I want to make my money back. So yeah. Good. It's this one in foil. So 1080. There are a lot putting it up, but I would still put it up for 11. Because it doesn't have to go out very fast. It can also go out a bit less fast. Did I already copy this one? Well, no, I did. Right. Here we go for the next one. That was the Mistrise Village. Then we have the Clarion Conqueror. Control C. I must have misspelled it. I'm gonna check it in a bit. Ah, Conqueror. Maybe that's why. Alright. Conqueror. Probably like this. So, no. Yes. And the value of it currently. Well, I do have it already in for 260. But that must be the special one, right? No, that's the normal one. Here we have it. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of 250, so I would rather put it up for 250. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm looking at the 7-day thing, but I'm also looking at how many have put it up already. They have a lot of have put them up. So gonna copy it and try to be somewhere in the middle of that, somewhere around there. Right, we got our Maelstrom. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. Here we go and check it. And it's a special art in foil, so we put it up for 6 euros. I would copy that because now we have more. So here we go. Control A, Control C. Then here, Control C, Control V. Oh, need a bit more space here apparently. Okay, we have 6 euros because special art, special foil, and we have multiple from that. All right. Aquarcy. So we copy that. Currently going for 2 euros, but if you check here, I have it for 190, so I'm gonna put it up for 190 as well. Right. And the next one we go is the Awaken of the Honored. The Honored Dead. Alright, here it says 130, 140. I have it into 140, so that's how much I'm gonna put it up again. Whoops. 1,4. And here we have it. Right. Obviously, when putting it up, I should put it into a sleeve. So here it is. Here is the sleeve. Alright, it's currently going for the 7-day for €1. It's a bit below, but I would put it up for €1 as well. So we copy it here. Oh, I didn't write it here. Now I have to write it again. Oh, nice, we already got one, that's why it wasn't that hard. It has no art, it is in foil, it's €1, and here's the link. Nice. Again, this is in my YouTube site as well, so you can always, once it should be free for everyone still. I'm gonna get the data there, you can always check it and have result data, good data to work with, to check if it's valuable or not. If you're that interested in it, I would say. Can definitely recommend you to always keep in mind the price, because you never know, sometimes it gets higher or sometimes it's actually bad to go for it and you want to save money. Well, that's your decision. Generally I would say with collector displays, well, there is the data, there's always bad ones. Before I keep going, I'm gonna show you ones. Like for example, this one only 238. I did lose like 40 euros here, but again, for me, it's Tarkir. Tarkir at that time wasn't a lose for me. I was having value for it. The other one was, for example, Duskmourn. I didn't save that many cards from Duskmourn. It's just that there were some useful cards in Duskmourn that I could use for other decks, which is why I didn't mind it as well. And I had like my mission of getting the Fractured Fall, which I'm glad I did. I don't have that much there. I was a bit lazy there, and I'm not gonna fill it out again. Here you can at least see the card names after all. And you see here as well, like this was a bundle. Okay, here did some plus. Here also a collector display, 131, not a good value, definitely not. Here the number 3, 263. I think I paid also around to 70, just like with the Tarkir one. So also not really plus. And then we go to the Tarkir. These ones were a bit more expensive because I bought them from Card Market and not via Game Island, which also means I had around 300 mark to achieve. So here I made a 70 minus. Here I made 130 minus. You can sometimes get very, very unlucky with the cards. I mean, here you see it, the price value. The biggest one was a Mistrise Village. Here in this set, I think I got some Mistrise Villages, but that was about it. And yeah, just terrible. Yeah, Sakran in Japanese even. So that one was terrible. That's why I'm saying sometimes you can get very, very bad and unlucky. Here, this one was very good again. I got a little bit of plus, but on this one I did some minus. I could put it up into the stats as well, but this one was more of needed it as fast as possible, and I also opened it as fast without streaming anything, which is fine. So here you can see I did a little bit of plus. Here I did also minus. This one minus, wait. Here. And this one was the great one where I did a lot of plus. And this one pack, one of the 4 I got from the Game Island, was the one that saved these four, I would say. I did open two more with Max, but I didn't put them up because it was just chaotic to afterwards check through the cards, because a lot of them went to my collection or into my dragon decks and everything, and I forgot that I had to give up a list, which is why I also was also the reason why I went for new ones. So I didn't put them up here, but you see, from those four, it was one pack that actually saved me. One I did a little bit plus, and two I did minus. So if you think about it, and if you're going to this one might be a minus as well. Collector displays not always give you high one. It's from a lot of them that you open that one can give you plus. But if you're going for like 10 of them from a bad set, for example, Aether Drift was one of the worst sets possible, you're not always gonna get plus. You will get sometimes the bad ones, the minus one, and you're gonna get fucked in a way. So don't put your money there unless it's something that's more of a collection. That's why, for example, I'm not really gonna do much. When I see a set that I'm not really liking or am unsure about going for, because I don't know what for cards are gonna be there, for example. Let's go to the MTG site. Here. So here they're already announcing the next ones. So first of all, I think the next one is gonna be Final Fantasy. I'm not a Final Fantasy fan. I will do a comparison from Tarkir to Final Fantasy for you guys, because there might be some fans there, a lot of fans there outside. But I'm definitely gonna sell all the cards I get there. So be there, check it out. Let's see what we get, and be happy if you get something. Even if I do some minus from it, it is fine. This is more of a set for you guys to see it and have some comparison, which set was better that is already out or something of the past, kinda. Yeah. The next one after that one will be the Edge of Eternities. There's nothing revealed yet, but for me it looks like a lot of Galaxy and maybe a lot of artifacts. And I'm not really the one. Like, I don't even have one specific artifact deck. I just started getting a modern Eldrazi deck, but then again, it needs to be somewhat very, very good artifacts, and then it might be better to just buy duos in generally. What I will get from the Final Fantasy is the bundle as well, so I can do a little bit of a play booster and bundle, or I will try to get a mixture of these together and compare it with a Tarkir maybe. We will see about that once it's out and all. It's gonna be out in, I think, a month now, right? Where's the release in generally? Ah, yeah, here. So a bit more than a month, and then the next set is gonna be there. So I'm gonna do a little bit of those packs. As said, one collector at least for you guys to see. Collector Tarkir versus Final Fantasy. Then maybe one Final Fantasy booster and two pre-release kits or something like that against an Tarkir collector or so. Depending on when I have the time for the videos and everything. Just so you know, I will try my best to compare them and give you good stats for you to see if it's worth it or not. But as said, as long as it's not something you really, really hyped or so, you shouldn't go for it. Like, the chances for me is very high that I'm gonna get a loose of it. It's just that this one is very hyped, which is why it might give me some money back. But if I wanna be here and showcase you any collector and displays and everything, what I get here, I want you to have not only like fun, but also get something in return, right? Like watching and seeing, being joyful with me and everything. So I will definitely try to get one or two packs, if anything, from every reset that I can when I have the time. Like if I'm in my exam time, I will notify you, vacation a little bit, I will be back soon or something like that. But yeah, for example, which set I'm definitely not gonna go is the Marvel Spider-Man one. I'm not sure what's gonna be in there, but while I do like Marvel, I like all the Marvel heroes and not one, which is why this one is more of would be a bad way of supporting in a way. It's not that I hate Spider-Man, it's just that I don't see any reason to go for any of these Spider-Man cards in generally, just because of Spider-Man itself. If there were some mixed heroes like Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and so on, I would definitely go for it and hope to get some of my favorite heroes as well. One of them, which is obviously Iron Man. But yeah, the set where I am gonna get a lot of stuff. I think it's kind of hanging. Give me guys a moment. I'm just gonna check if I can reopen it. Okay, here we are again. Yeah, now it works again. So this set, the Avatar set, is gonna be my hype because Avatar is the series that I watched, and as you can see with the 4 elements and everything, it's more of the last Airbender set, which means no metal controllers, no Korra or anything like that. And this is definitely my set, like definitely. So am gonna go for the set. I might go crazy depending on what cards gonna come out and what things. But this is my set where I'm kind of saving, which is why I'm wondering Final Fantasy yes, but Edge of Eternities and Marvel Spider-Man probably no, because I want to save the money for the Avatar Airbender. And then again, once the Airbender is out, I might have a big streaming Sunday where I will open 2 or 3 of them once, and then every week like that, till we have like 10 opens or something. I will try to get my money back, but I will also save a lot of them for my collection. That's what I was referring to, or where we begin. If you're not gonna collect those cards, the chances is very, very high that the value of the cards or the set that you get is low. For example, a friend of mine opened up the how was it called? The Lord of the Rings sets. At that point, Lord of the Rings has been long out, and the value of the set itself was like completely not worth it. Like it was way too big of a money. Like there are cards that are valuable. Don't get me wrong, because you know it's a lot of this Lord of the Rings, so a lot of that had collection value and is still going out. Like I mean, the Sauron in the special art there, but is still about $180 or something like that, or euros. So pretty big in value, but yeah, I doubt that every pack you open can be of that same value, if you know what I mean. Like there has to be some very, very, very good pools to be able to get something good out of it, and I doubt that it will be. So that's why I'm saying if you don't find any value in it, don't go for a collector. Like just going for it for money is not really worth it. Like you could go and buy this collector displays and then resell it because it's gonna be increasing. I mean, a lot of shops, even Game Island, had to re-buy and re-supply their things, which also managed to increase the price here. But yeah, well, let's see. I would probably put it up for 19. 19 it is. And I probably should copy this. Yeah. Yeah. So as said, if you're not gonna collect them, I would be careful about going for these. I will give you the stats and everything, so maybe you can wait a bit and try to get the most value out of the packs afterwards. For example, I just recently saw a video of another YouTuber opening Kamigawa, and he actually managed to get a little bit of plus there, or let's say €7 paid, and the rest was kind of the value he got, in a way. So if you're not using these cards for any packs or anything, you can at least use the value from it for something else. So yeah, that should definitely work. I cannot tell you which packs are going to be worth it though, and as always, the chances of having something bad happening is always there. So if you're not going for multiple ones, the chances that you get, especially the backpack, will always be there. It will always be there. So keep that in mind when you go for packs. If you're going for one because you're needing it, or collecting it and liking the stuff that comes out, well, great. If not, then think about it if it's really worth it. I mean, I'm just saying it because it's your money. I also worked my ass off just to get the money for the Tarkir sets. And for me, it's the dragon set. I even got some of the comments and some of the comments and some of the, how is it called, comments and uncomments from the dragons and put them into my collection, which I'm gonna show you in a later video, YouTube video at least. Well, yeah, it was a great haul for me, and even now I'm, rather than buying the cards that I still need for my collection, I want to get them out of the boxes. That is also one of the reasons why I got so many boxes. So until I get every card that I was hoping for, except for the Holofall and the Mox Jasper serialization, because the chances are just way too low to drop them. I'm also not gonna buy them just for the collection or anything like that. It's just that it's like my personal feeling. These are gonna be my last 10 Tarkir sets, obviously. But I hope that I will get every card from that collection. And if not, well, I will try to somehow trade them with someone that might have that exactly art that I still am needing, for example. So yeah. Let's see. This one for 220 is a good price. So yeah. So keep it in mind. This is just the one recommendation I can give you. And yeah, if you want to help me get more stats or anything like that, you're always free to write to me, leave me a whisper message, or I'm pretty sure somewhere on my sites there would be an email, so you can check it on there as well. What I want to say is, keep in check. You will always be able to find a way of message me in the latest way through Card Market or so, and then we can get to communicate to each other, and I can open your packs and get them into my statistics for everyone to see, which can help everyone more depending on how you go for it. I'm just saying, like, I'm fine with trying to open packs for you guys as well, because I don't have the money for everything. I will open up a Patreon site and everything, but it's gonna wait till the summer because I do have my my exams coming up, so that's kind of my priority now. And once that's done, I can focus more on gaming and some more videos for you guys. So you will also see way more from me there. Then, until then, you will have to wait a bit. I have only started streaming like a month ago as well. A bit less than a month even, so just being able to have some viewers is already a great accomplishment for me for now. I'm gonna try my best to increase. I have even made an Instagram account, which I normally would have hated because I just don't see the value of looking at pictures every day. That's why I will only be the one posting, never the one watching post or anything. Not even the one from my sister. My sister is one of the, or not one of the biggest, but one of the increasing Instagrammers. I'm not gonna tell you who it is until I have enough followers myself to be in dividend. I don't want to steal any of her followers or anything like that. But it's also that I want to keep my stuff a little bit secret before till I'm a bit more known on each other, so that I can then proudly say that I achieved a great number of followers by myself without my sister helping. I mean, it's even my little sister. Who would want a little sister helping to increase your own online version or on forum? Well, I would hate it. That's why I'm trying to keep myself a little bit hidden of my name and everything, to not be honestly, like the worst thing you could have is your give me a moment. Like, the worst thing you could do or could happen to you would be let's say you're in work. You get to know the people around you, and whatever they're doing, they're comparing you to your family member that has been there already. The pressure would be unthinkably high. Like, I would hate that so much. I would hate being the one to be said, hey, you've got this and that guy going for you. Be careful of that and everything. You know, like I would want that. Like, who the fucking hell would like someone, or at least a lot of people to compare you? It would be terrible, no? Like, it would be so fucking terrible to always say, yeah, well, but your guy did this and that. Why can't you do it like this or that? I do accept that my sister does some things better, and I will try to get her help whenever I can. But I'm also the one helping her when it comes to things like technique. Like, my sister, for example, has a little bit of a weakness when it comes to technique. When it is like, get a formula of this, get this thing out, etc. That's when she is weak and comes to me to help. And well, I will try to help her. Obviously, we are family and all. Not always for free though, because if she comes like every day running and say, I need this and that. Like, sometimes she also asks for videos of her being done and stuff being going through. Well, I'm not gonna be the one that always helps her, because it's just gonna be fucking annoying. But I'm there for her. Blue flame. That's how I will always have it. But yeah. That's the thing. I don't want to be compared. That's also why while I did send for example an how is it called, you know, my things to get in there as to get how is it called, the application to be able to be seen and be checked by the company and maybe get their working contract. Well, I did, how to say it, I did set it up to the work of to the company of my father, where my father worked, but I wasn't going in there. Multiple reasons, and one of them was also because they only wanted me in one special what's it called, one special contract in place. Like, I wanted to be there as an electrician, and they wanted me somewhere in a mechanic thing, which is not wrong. Like, everyone that does mechanic can do theirs. It's just not mine, not the thing I would go for, or not what I would prefer. And even though my father worked there, they didn't wanted to swap there. But even then, I was constantly looking for another place, because the last thing I want to be is somehow get into just 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna fill out the non-foil already, because that's how we separated them before. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. Huh. 19 should be around 38, maybe one more if anything. So here. Let's leave it here, and if necessary I can get the things out there. Yeah. Okay. Scavenger region we copied, so let's go for it. Yeah. So what I was saying is they wanted to put me there somewhere in the mechanic, which, well, because of their test and all, it seemed like a nice place for someone there. But it's just that that's not me. Like, it is good, but that's sorry guys, I normally don't blurb out, but seems like the drink I had before was coming back. In general, it's just that I really dislike being compared, you know. And again, there was like, oh yeah, well, we are gonna put you there and all. I was looking for another job at that time, because even if I had the chance to be at least working in the same company there, if I didn't find anything, I would have not like that. I would have only done it if I had no other option. Because think about it. It's your life, and do you really want to be going behind the steps of your father? Do you really want to go behind what everyone does and tells you to do? Well, no, I'm a free person. I want to do what I like to do. That's also why I started streaming and all. And I was always thinking about it because I play a lot and thought playing a lot is fun, but having no one to talk to sometimes can be very sad and all. And that's why I wanted to start streaming. Yeah, well, right now I still don't have that much viewers. Maybe you will see the YouTube video, one of my beginner ones now, in 5 years, and then start following me or coming for me if I'm still streaming by that. Well, I hope I do, because it's something that I always wanted to do. In any case, I'm a free person. I wanna do what I love to do, and I think this streaming is one of the steps that brings me to my own liberty, finally doing something that I liked. I wanted to have my own company, but that will have to wait until I have the money for it. Maybe I will get them through you guys. Who knows? Would be cool. Then every of my followers and subscribers will definitely get something from me. So be be hyped. But till that, it's probably gonna be a long while till then. And for that, till that time comes, I would keep going for this. I also would like to be at one point a commentator. Like there was this one commentator that it's been really hyped a lot during the League of Legends streamings and all. And I want to be someone like that. So my ambition is kind of being good enough of a streaming contenter to be invited as one of the commentators there at some point. Yeah, so it would definitely be very great. All right. Here they have it a lot of layers, so I would put it around for 380. Let's put it at 380. Yep. And here is the link. Yeah. Table. Yeah. So, yeah. Think about it, guys. Do you want to be compared to, or do you want to be free? That's the only thing I can say to finish this and send you my regards to that. You can always like that doesn't mean that you cannot watch me, obviously. Don't get me wrong there, but I just want to say, if you're really satisfied with stepping behind what your father laid out for you, well, be my guest in that aspect. But I don't suggest it at all, because what are you gonna gain from it? Think about what you want, what you will achieve by following behind the steps. Is it gonna help you get better? Is it gonna is it the way you want it to go, or is it just that they want you to go that way? I've always been the one, like, I don't drink alcohol, and I don't oops, that was not the intention here. So I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke. The only thing I do is drink a lot of sugar water in either Coke or Spessy. Very good for you guys also as well. No, definitely not good, but I just have a liking to it, and that's like something that I choose out of my own will to follow truth. And if they tell you there is a reason you can do that, well, I think everyone who's able to have his own PC is able to have his own freedom when it comes to what you can do as well. At some point, you're able to just go out and live your life, right? So at one point they will also be gone, because they are your parents, so they are older than you, so they will die before you. So while they lay out the way for you, they won't always be there. And at one point you will have to stand up and be your own man, or woman. Like, you have to lead your own life at that point. So the question is, when will it be? And why didn't you do it? Why did you follow them when you knew that they are not gonna be there for you forever? Well, I definitely know it that they aren't there for it, and that's why I'm taking steps, multiple chances of my own free will, and see which is gonna work. And well, you're always allowed to do mistakes. Shit happened. I also wasn't the best person ever. I had my good and bad things. But the thing is, I at least found it very early out what I want to do, or my mistake, and am now kind of trying to get recompensated in a way. So yeah, this is definitely my way of doing things. As you see, this is a lot of manual work. Sorry if it's boring you for those viewers that came in and wanted to see me packs opening, and I have already opened them. For YouTube, I will try to edit it out and give you a video where it's out and just the end result is there, where I'm still gonna talk a little bit about it. But that's why I wanted to stream, because I thought, well, it is a little bit of a tiresome work. I would love if you guys are with me sticking, because it interests you what the end is gonna be looking like, right? For me, it definitely is. That's why I'm doing it, and I thought, well, might as well do it on stream. It doesn't make a difference. I'm longer there for you, and always there to talk with you guys. So, and in the worst case, you still have my music in the background to chill a bit. Well, the YouTubers obviously not from the video, because well, that's how it is. But yeah, that's how it is. I would say 110 is fine for this card. Alright. Now back to the value. What do you guys think? Will we achieve it? The 273 euros? Will we reach it or not? We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards away from it. So for now, I'm gonna be focusing more on this, because I have to finish this soon. But if there's anyone coming in and having any question, I'm always trying to keep an eye on the streams and checking for any chats that are there. But for now, a little bit less talking, a little bit more focusing on what for me is also part of this beautiful work here. Yeah, this is gonna be €1. So let's get this link in. My little mascot. For everyone that's wondering, this is a mascot from an anime. Well, I like that anime a lot, so I always have this one with me when I can. I will always try to find a spot for it on the video with Max. I didn't have it there already. I didn't bring it with me because I wasn't sure where to put it. But if I can, you will always see it. The beautiful little Kuga Yuma from World Trigger. Very good anime. A little bit about the science fiction thing and world fighting each other, but it's a good one. You can, I would say it's definitely worth watching, because it has a good story. It's more of a science fiction thing, but science fiction where we are talking about other dimensions and dimension traveling, and all of a sudden world got attacked and we had to somehow protect ourselves from them. So an organization was built to be able to fight them. I'm not sure why there are only young guys doing it, or especially a lot of young guys. But then again, if you think about it, the military is also quite lowly strict in that aspect. So yeah, I think it is quite good and understandable why the um, why the military is only with young, because nowadays we know that old guys are not gonna be able to, like, they're experienced, but the fitness of young guys are definitely one of the caps that will be important. And there, it's not like you're fighting with weapons like shooter things only. You're also having other things, so other weapons. So that's why there is a lot of these young guys. But the organization is led by old guys, so it's more like the old guys set themselves back and let the younger guys do the rest. Very funny in my view as well, but that's how it is. I think it was €1, but let's see it just to be sure. And it was €1 this time, yeah. Yeah, so definitely check it out if you're an anime fan. If you're not, just um just an MTG player, well, you don't have to check it out. It's just the history of my little mascot that I'm always carrying with. I bought it from Japan, so it has also a little bit of history with for me. So yeah, I'm very very happy I got that one out, and I have it in here with me. Um, I went with some friends there. I think it's 2 years now since it's passed. It was a very very uh, great trip there. We saw a lot. We had a lot of fun, and yeah, you should also visit Japan if you have time, or go to countries. There's a lot of fun things to see and culture to discover. Just checking, what is the middle column? Ah, when it's sold. Okay, well, don't have it sold yet, these cards, or I'm not always gonna update them. But normally, if I don't, I'm not really the guy that dropped prices, so um, once I sold every of my Tarkir things, I'm gonna put up a list. I'm gonna update this list to tell you that it was actually sold for exactly that price. But yeah, we'll see when that case opens up. So we are coming to an end here. Yeah, I'll just try it with 3 euros for now, because it's the 7-day thing. Even though I'm always saying in the middle, and this is definitely not the middle there. It's just that it looked very, very, very good. And here we are on the last card. And then we go to the end of this video and the last bit of explanation that I'm gonna give you. And the conclusion. We finally managed to get truth. For everyone that stuck till the end with me, thank you for doing so. For everyone that's interested in this YouTube video and went to this point, okay, you're not gonna be here because I'm normally gonna cut it out. In any case, so we finally have the cards ready. So now we're gonna go into the total column. Not sure what this is doing here, but here we are. Here I'm gonna put in the sum. I'm gonna choose this, and then I'm gonna put in here, but the entire thing. Wait, do I have to select them now? Wait, no. Let's try again. Okay. Because before it did work. And we're gonna put it together, and the end result is 191. We can now see here how much it's gonna be. So here it was the 6th one. Was it with comma or just 191? Just 191. Just wondering why B to B, but that's just the controlling effect. Okay, 191 it is. So here 191, and we can see here we did 80 minus. So that even though we got Elspeth, 2 Cory Blades, 2 Mistrise Villages, and a Sakron in the Ghost Flame, we still made a little bit of minus today. Very, very sad. But that's how it is. That's why I'm saying, don't focus too much on the value. Not every pack is gonna be great. Here you can see the average is actually going below now. I think that's happened since they removed the set displays, and now we only have play booster and collector displays. But the collector normally shouldn't be that affected with it. It also depends on the set. Well, we'll see. Maybe the other sets are gonna open good, and this one was just as a boomer. The only one I can tell you and give you with you is if you go for collectors, be careful if you go for solo ones, because something like this can always happen. I'm always gonna put it up here so you can always see it and checking it in this form. Here you will always get bad ones, like this one was for example a fine one, but here I also got a bad one. Maybe that the price is gonna increase because of the value of it later, but let's just check it. Here you see, yeah, this is definitely a collector display. The value of the cards in a collector can vary. At the beginning, some of them are way too overpriced. Like, which one was one of the cards that was overpriced? Let me just check here. What do we have here? Will of the Tamor. Oh, I think this one is one of it. Let's check it. This one was, for example, one of the cards that was very high value at the beginning, and look at it now, it dropped quite a lot. It is a good card, don't get me wrong. It's still worth €3, right? But it dropped quite a bit. So that's why I'm saying, at the beginning, you might be able to get good amount of your collector displays. I'm not sure how much I really got from them, but I sold a lot of those cards for a high value because I had multiple of them, which is why I could set them up by the price that I actually set up here, maybe even a bit higher sometimes. But yeah, don't get too cocky, don't get too focused on it. If you go for one, you might get good, you might get bad. So be careful of that. Today was, again, as said, not that good of a value. So be sure to keep that in mind. And when you get to your next collector display, be sure to think about it. Are you gonna get a collector display for yourself to collect it, and you don't mind the price value, but just want to be sure to see how much of a value you got? Well, good for you. But if you're coming in and getting one collector display because you want the value of it, because you hear it's good, I'm always gonna refer to this. You will always be getting a bad one. Sometimes, especially if you only go for one, for the one value thing. So be very, very, very careful here. Oh, that was the wrong one. It was in the red one here. Yeah, be very, very careful. Collector displays can always be bad. So be sure to check, is it the value? Is it really worth it? Or is it just does it just have collector value for you? With that, I'm gonna tapping out, and maybe I will go back later on for another one. I'm not sure yet, but I normally actually, if you want to meet each other every week for an MTK set, which I'm normally planning for around Sunday, I might have to say to really endure it and save it. The thing is, the more time drives through it, the less value it will be, and the less more it will be sold and everything. So, but that's fine. As I said, I bought them not for a collection, and if I have a little bit of luck, we will get on the Sunday the holofoil, and I'm free from opening them. If I get also every dragon and everything, and the rest I'm just gonna sell like that as a full sealed pack. If you're currently interested how much it's the value of it, well, we can check it out for the last bit. of our stream and conversation. What is here? Ah, yeah, here countdown. Like everyone is already so interested in the next set from Final Fantasy. So that's also maybe the reason that the prices are starting to get stagnant here. But I think it's still quite high. Well, in any case, here is the displays. Here are the collector displays, and oh wow, no, I was wrong. So this is like in German from English. Let's do the German out because there might be someone outside that which sending it might be worth it. So here currently you see this is like 273. So this is like the price that I paid for even with the sending, which means that my one would be around the same. Here you see it. The price is generally 280. Here you have 280 as well. So that's why I'm always gonna go like this at the beginning for now and see if there's something valuable. But if I would put up the like get the one from the Spanish guy or so, the value would be just incredibly high. Like for example, right now, it's not 285, it's 290. That's what you have to count for if you buy it, right? Because if you're buying it, it's like the money you spent on the pack, even with the getting to you. It's still money that you spent, so you want that money also to come back. If I was just gonna put it up for the price that I bought it, it would have been 290 in generally, 269. It would still be around 70 euros, no, 80 euros minus. So not 82, but 80. So it would just give me like $3. But I'm taking into account the travel time that it had to come for. So this is the end result, guys. With this, I'm gonna tap out for tonight, and let's we see each other for those who are interested on Sunday. There, I might not have that nice of an overlay, but there will be another special fight with my friend Max. Obviously, I will have new decks ready, modern decks, to test them out and check how good they are. So please come in, see it out. It's gonna be awesome. And with these last words, I'm gonna say, Jack T Striker tapping out. Thanks for coming.